created, and I thought today, guys, I will do another tier list. I've already done one for like Disney animated films. This time I thought we'll do one for Pixar, because I haven't done one for Pixar yet, and they've got some great films. This one is updated this tier, so it includes Onward 2. Yeah, we're going to see what we've got, and I thought it'd be a good time to do this list as well, because yeah, we don't really have any Pixar films coming out for a little while. We should have Soul in November, but then after that I don't know what we're going to get and stuff, so yeah, we're at a pretty good date, I'd say, to do a tier for Pixar films. We're in like a bit of a standstill, if you go to me. Obviously not their fault, but yeah, we've got a bit of a break at the moment, so this is kind of a great chance just to get started. I just try and do it in order they came out in, but I don't know how well we're going to remember the order, but I'll try my best. But yeah, this is going to be really difficult because I feel like a majority of Pixar films are like S tier and A tier, so yeah. Now Toy Story for me is an A tier. I would do it S, but I do prefer the sequels more than the originals, so A seems pretty good to me. And then the second film that came out was Bug's Life, right? Bug's Life is probably B then. If Toy Story is an A, then Bug's Life is probably a B. I do actually really like Bug's Life, to be fair. I don't know, I just really like that film. I always have a thing for that film, I'm not sure why, but I'm always like, why does this film get so much hate? It's actually a great film. Okay, let's see if I can remember this order from now on. 2 I think is next, and I really love Toy Story 2. This is S tier. I love this film so much, I'm obsessed. Okay. And then, so yeah, I love 2. And then after Toy Story 2, is it Finding Nemo after that? This is where it starts to get a bit confusing. Is it Nemo or Monsters Inc? I think I like Monsters Inc and then Nemo, so let's do Monsters Inc next. Monsters Inc for me is definitely, is it A tier or an S tier? I think it's A tier? Yeah, on par with Toy Story for me, yeah, it's pretty good. It could be an S tier, I'm just gonna, these are really hard, okay, Pixar films are so good. Okay. Finding Nemo for me is an S tier. Toy Story 2, Finding Nemo, like basically the most rewatchable films for me are gonna be an S tier, like the ones I like constantly put on. So yeah, S tier for me. I love Finding Nemo. I'm obsessed with Finding Nemo. I think it's my first or second favorite Pixar film. It's getting harder over the years now, so you know. But I just love the soundtrack. I love the characters. I'm obsessed. Okay. Anyways. Is it Cars next? I feel like it's Cars. So let's do Cars next. Cars for me is probably on B. Is that too high? I don't know. C or B? Maybe C? No. I feel like the original is a lot better than people give it credit for. So I feel like a B is quite a reasonable spot for it. Cars on par with Bug's Life. But yeah, Cars for me is not as bad as people say it is. So for me, the first Cars is pretty good. Oh, I think we start with Incredibles. Where have I just come to that part? I don't know. But yeah, Incredibles, that for me is a S tier. Incredibles is just, I love this film. I feel like it's such a relatable film, so it's always an S tier for me as well, this film. I just love Incredibles. Yeah, Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Toy Story 2, they're like the trinity of the original Pixar group for me. Yeah, I love those. Now we're getting to the ones where I get a bit confused with the release dates. I think it's Ratatouille? No, or is it Up? Or is it WALL-E? Hang on, I forgot about WALL-E. I think it's Ratatouille, WALL-E, then Up. I want to say. Okay, let's do Ratatouille, let's just go for it. Okay, so Ratatouille for me, it's not in C tier, I misplaced that. Ratatouille for me is pretty high. For me, mine is definitely an A tier for me with Monsters Inc and Toy Story. I love Ratatouille. It's just so good. I love the character of Remy. I love the whole Paris aesthetic. I love the characters. Yeah, people don't give enough credit to Ratatouille. It's a great film. Okay, and then Up I think is next, and then WALL-E, am I right? Yeah. Okay. Up, oh no way, I think it's WALL-E next. Hang on. WALL-E is next. WALL-E for me is a B tier and A tier. I think it's A tier. WALL-E is a great film. I love this film. It's so romantic. It's so cute. I love WALL-E. Yeah, WALL-E is definitely an A tier for me. Could be an S. If any of these will stand out, I'll move them to S, to be honest. They probably will stand out more when I get like a nice list. Up for me, it's not a B tier. A tier. Sorry, I told you, Pixar films are really hard to rate because they're all good in their own way and I just love them. So yeah, A tier, Up, as well. Like all these three, they're all good. Okay, I might have to remove Ratatouille to S because it kind of stands out to me more than lots of these. Lots of Inc as well maybe. I don't know. Okay. Whereabouts are we now? Toy Story 3 or Lots of Inc? I think it's Toy Story 2 and then it's Cars 2, Toy Story 3, and Monsters University. Right? I don't know. Actually, it's Brave maybe? Cars 2. I think it's Cars 2 then Brave? I'm just gonna do Cars 2 now, get out of the way. For me, it's a C tier. I don't think any I know it's controversial, but I mean it probably isn't controversial. But I don't think any Pixar films are I don't think Pixar has any D tier films. If you guys think that, I mean, I guess Cars 2 could be considered a D tier one, but I don't look. It's a pretty bad film, but I don't think it's D tier. I just can't. It depends how my list goes. It might end up in D tier, but for now, I feel like most Pixar films can never really fit in that slot for me. There isn't really a bottom for Pixar except for Cars 2, really. Okay, Brave I'm going to go for next. Oh wait, I missed that Toy. I'll go back to Toy Story 3 in a second. Brave for me is a B tier. Yes, seems right. Oh, I haven't even put these in order yet. Oh, jeez. Well, actually, this one is kind of in order anyway, to be fair. Maybe Up over WALL-E? No, I'll do like WALL-E more than Up. Maybe Monsters Inc over Toy Story 1. Yes, that's pretty on par. Toy Story 2, let's move them to. Brand New is at the top for me. Toy Story 2 Incredibles, yeah. Now these three, Ratatouille is my favourite out of these three, so I'll move this one at the top. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, okay. So now they're in order, so that's good. So this is the order for each one, so this is the top for each row. So it's the top S tier, top A tier, top B tier, top C tier. Okay, next is Toy Story 3. Yet again, this one is definitely an A tier film. Oops, sorry, up, I think I moved you there. Lots of Toy Stories are S tiers, to be fair. I think I'm going to put Toy Story 3 just behind Toy Story 2. Do you guys see this like godly list here? Because these two are kind of interchangeable depending on the day anyways, but yes. Okay, time for the next one. Am I still going in order? I'm not sure. Is it the Inside Out yet or the Good Dinosaur first? I feel like it's Inside Out now. No wait, it's Monsters University surely. Okay, let's do Monsters University. This one for me is a B tier, but for me it's above Cars, Bug's Eye, potentially Brave. I don't know. I think I put it here. B tier, but just behind Brave. Monsters University is very good. I'm going to appreciate it more I watch it. So I love that film. Okay, so the next one I think is Inside Out. I'm getting myself all confused now. Inside Out. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, Inside Out for me is an A tier. I like it more than Ratatouille. I think here. This seems pretty good. I like it more than Up, but not as much as WALL-E and Ratatouille. There you go, Inside Out. I might have to move Monsters Inc up one, I think, because my A1 is looking a bit crowded, so maybe I can move Monsters Inc there behind Incredibles. Then put Toy Story here, Ratatouille. There you go. That seems a bit better. I don't have one to at S tier, guys. Like I said, they are all in order, which is awesome. Okay, next we have Good Dinosaur Finding Dory first. I think it's Good Dinosaur, isn't it? Because it came out the same year as Inside Out. So this one is going to be high C tier. Yeah, probably high C tier. I love the Good Dinosaur. It's just never one that's really grown on me very much. I do like a lot. I love the animation on it. I love Arno as a character, but I've never been like emotionally connected to the story. So I guess that's why it's there. In that case, I might have to move Cars 2 down soon because it deserves to be in the same category as Cars 2. Let's put it that way. Okay. Finding Dory, I think is next, or is it Coco? Finding Dory, I think, next. I'm just getting myself confused. Okay. Finding Dory for me is it's either high B tier or low A tier. You know what? I think it's low A tier. I think it's just underneath Up and above Brave. I think that's where Finding Dory would go. I honestly underappreciated it, and the more I watch it, like with Monsters University, the more I appreciate it. I love how it looks about memory loss and stuff. It's a very good story, and obviously I'm a Finding Nemo fan, so of course it'll be pretty high up, so yes. Okay, now time for Cars? Yeah, Cars and Coco in the same year, but Cars came out first, so Cars 3 would go above Cars 2. Above Cars 1 or behind Cars 1? I think above Cars 1. I just like the characters more in 3, and I feel like it's more relatable than Cars 1. But I really love aspects of Cars 1. I just find Lightning McQueen a more likeable character in the third film than this film. But I like the aesthetics of this film more than this one. I like this one because like not much technology stuff, and obviously, or like, I don't know, I'm not sure I'm overthinking Cars, but here we go. 3. Do I like it more than Bug's Life? I think I like it more than Bug's Life, but not as much as Much University. Yeah, right in the middle I think, Cars 3, in this row in B tier. And then Coco for me is an S tier. Is it above Incredibles? I think it is. Is it above Toy Story 3? I don't think so, but yeah. S tier, pretty high. Love Coco. Yes. Then we have Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2. No, it's above Finding Dory. Is it Better Than Inside Out? I think so. Better Than Wall-E? Probably not. Yeah, I think there would be quite a good spot on left. Maybe Finding Dory down to a high B tier. It's getting pretty crowded now. Should do like high B tier, Finding Dory, and then Brave. Okay. Look how even it is, guys. Look at all the rows. I have to have satisfying looking rows. Here we go. I thought this is pretty good so far, pretty even. So Incredibles 2 here, I haven't said why I liked it yet. I like this one because it's got the same aesthetics of Incredibles 1. It feels super awesome. I love the superhero aesthetic to it. That's one reason why I love Incredibles. I just love the superhero stuff and the superhero and the family together. I actually love the family dynamic more than the first one. And then like a lot of the spy sort of aesthetic. It's the first one more than the second one. I don't know. I feel like the reason why this one's a bit more than this one is because I feel like the villain's more powerful in the main one. But overall this one's pretty darn decent overall, so honestly not bad at all. Okay, then we've got Toy Story 4 and Onward. 2 recent ones. Ooh. Okay, Toy Story 4 for me is a... is it A tier or S tier? You know what? S tier it is. It's the best of... Oh, I hate the Toy Story films. I can never decide. Is it my second favourite Finding Nemo? Do I like it more Toy Story 3? Maybe. But it's maybe here? I like it more Toy Story 1, so maybe here, in between Toy Story 3 and Coco. I feel like that's a good spot right in the middle, so number 4. Oh yeah, there you go. Number 4 for Toy Story 4. That makes total sense. But yeah, I feel like it's S tier, but just here. I really do like Toy Story 4. It's got an emotional point to it, and I just love how all its focus is just on Woody. It's kind of like an individual story, but kind of like that about it. It's like not as fast paced as the previous two, and I love the animation too, and I love the changing pace of villain. I love Bo Peep. Yeah, there's a lot of things I love about this film. So yes, this one's right here, and Onward. Onward for me is a high A tier. I like it more than Incredibles 2? And maybe. Do I like it more than Wall-E? Maybe. You know what? I might put it there. I've got high praise for Onward, guys. I know lots of people put it more in like the B tier, C tier. But for me, it might be here. I like it more than Incredibles 2. Yeah, seems pretty even to me. I just really love the character of Ian and Bart. I just love, like, even if the whole film feels kind of odd, I love these two characters so much. There's like so many like drawings that I've thought of doing of these guys. I just love how they look. Even though it's not the most original Pixar story, I just love how like different it is, I guess. Like, I don't know, I just have this weird obsession with Onward, and I don't know why, I've grown to like it. Like when I first watched it I was like, yeah, it's kind of meh. And the more I watch it I'm like, I kind of love the brothers so much. Like they're some of my favourite Pixar characters ever now. Maybe that's why I did this higher up, because I feel like they're more interested in the Inside Out characters than the Up characters, maybe. I don't know. It's in a similar way how I feel about Coco. These two films are kind of a similar vibe for each for me, I feel. Obviously not culturally, but the characters in both these films are really interesting. Even if the story isn't as interesting, the characters are really powerful. But obviously the story's a lot stronger in this one, which is why it's higher up. But yeah, even their posters look kind of similar, to be fair. But yeah, I feel like it's there for me. Definitely above most of these, although it's kind of been them two a lot. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty satisfying there. There we go. And this, I believe, is my list. Yeah, this is my list completely done. So yeah, I've got an interesting roundup here. Like I said, I don't think there's really a D Pixar film. I could put Cars 2 and D, but then I'd make the Good Dinosaur look lonely and bad, and it's not bad. So I feel this is a comfortable list. I do feel like people are like, put it in D, just go for it. But yeah, it's fine. It can be here. It can be here, okay, guys? It can be here. In fact, these have a similar aesthetic I've realised recently. I'm like, maybe that's why I like these two quite a lot compared to some of the others. But anyways, not the point. The point is, this is my ranking. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I thought it would be a fun sort of video idea. I haven't done a ranking for a little while. It's only a short one, so it's probably not going to be as sped up as my last ranking that took so long. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed my video. Did you guys agree my ranking? Yes or no? And yeah, I'll see you all soon. And hopefully Soul will come out this year, and I'm so excited to watch it. I feel like when I watch it, it will probably be an A tier or an S tier, because it gives me like Coco and Inside Out vibe. So I'm pretty sure I'll be in that category either way when it comes out. But yeah, I am pretty excited for that. I just hope it comes out this year. It's already been moved once. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. Bye!